I'm going to take you down, Predator. What? There's another Predator. It's probably gonna be stupid. I need help. Did someone ask for help? I will help you. Okay. Sorry about that. Being a bit goofy with the figures here, but Mr. Hornby 83 with a brand new Toy Talk NECA edition. Really love NECA stuff. I just wish my son would take better care of all of his NECA stuff. But was gonna have a Dr. Freddy in this, but can't find it in his room. I don't want to say why. All right, so yeah, and no, this is not the one that I previewed in the video the other night or last week. This is actually the one I got for my son. And really, these NECA figures, I swear, they're like the best thing out there. And I gotta say, NECA's gotta be the king of making action figures. But I guess since I started out with the Terminators and Predator stuff, let's talk about, I'm gonna talk about this one first, which is the Ultimate Concrete Hunter. Scarface is what he's called. And it's a pretty neat figure, not too flexible. It's like, wish it was, well, it's flexible here, but yeah, it's pretty nice. Comes with a lot of accessories, which I'll get the accessories out of the box, but I got the little self-destruction thing. Also got his extra head right there. So let me get the accessories out for this. Yeah, I decided to do this NECA style. Let's start out with that, but oh crap! Here's the rest of the accessories: the shoulder cannon, the things. I told my son not to take it out of the box because I don't want him losing the pieces. He already lost his Dr. Freddy somewhere in that room. I'll put it back in later. All right, let's. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to swap heads with this, and I'm going to jump to... Oh, Freddy just fell. Alright, there you go. I actually like the Predators like this better. Ooh, crap, if I can get that. Oh, come on, get in there. And actually, God, I said it's so hard to get on. I think I got it on. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, he's good. These heads are hard, and which I'll demonstrate with the new Nightmare Freddy. Now this, I like the Predators more like this. I don't care for the mask, but I know it's part of the characters, so So, pretty neat. Now let's look at this one. This is Spike Tail, and it's called Spike Tail because of his hair, ponytail hair being. This is a pretty neat figure too. This is a standard edition. This is an ultimate edition. Here's the accessories. I don't know. I mean, the other accessories are in my son's room. I just grabbed the mask and this. And like I said, NECA, I love that they make these figures because, everything they make is just so awesomely made. Except for the Freddy Kruegers like that, with the Ken doll body, which I would have brought up with the Dr. Freddy, but yeah, really neat figure. Look how awesome he looks. Pretty cool. Little spike tail. I've already done the Dutch thing before, so. Alright. Like I said, I like him better. Mask off. What to show you? And I know this one's probably pretty old. I think it's been out since like last June or maybe before that. But I think it's a nice figure and really looks like Arnold. I mean, I like they're on the same size as the Dutch. Well, actually, it might be a couple inches shorter, but I mean, the detail on it, just awesome. The coat, you know, amazing. You know, he is articulate, even though he don't stand well. Alright, now where'd that shotgun go? I'm gonna get his accessories out too. Arnold just knocked down Arnold. Arnold on Arnold crime. Alright, the heads, the other gun, the scissors when he cut himself. Actually, the other two heads. But yeah, I mean, I like these Terminator figures. I think NECA really does good with them. And you know, if they would have made Terminator toys and that, and Predator toys like this when I was little, and you just knocked over Freddy. But they would have made this like I was little. I think I would have had a better childhood with toys. Because these toys are just freaking awesome. But you know, yeah, that is. Find the shotgun. One problem and I just noticed it when I was getting ready to goof off with the figure, was the gun. Actually, this is whole. It's a bit flimsy in his hand, but he does have them other set of pair of hands. I don't know where the frick the shotgun went. You got the pistol right in there. Alright, here's the shotgun. Here's the thing with the shotgun thing. Just like, and it's very flimsy. Sorry if this video may be boring. I sound like a robot. You know what I mean? But, alright, so, and then this is, let me get to the RoboCop. This is that glow-in-the-dark edition. My son really wanted this a long time. And this is one NECA figure I bought him when he was still a little kid. That he actually took care of. This, and this figure, I believe, from Resident Evil 5 or whatnot. Knock everything over. But, yeah. That's pretty boring. Sorry if it's boring. But, then this Freddy, and I really want to talk about this one because of how nice, I mean, very well detailed. My son bought this with Christmas money he got from my mom at a store that was selling it for a pretty good price. It was like $12. I know these NECA figures range anywhere between $20 and $25, maybe even $30 with this. Like with this Predator here, which I'll get back into that story in a minute. But, like the coat, didn't care too much for A New Nightmare. I did like it more and more as I watched it and got a little bit older. But one thing I always did like about it was the look of Freddy Krueger and how awesome he looked in this one. Because, yeah, Freddy looks awesome like this, but I mean, look at how awesome he just looks. And yeah, this one's like way taller. But look how awesome this looks. And I gotta get the head on this. It's freaking hard. But, vicious. Yeah, I'm showing y'all how hard it is to get this freaking hat on. Alright, I think I got it now. But this is the way he looked when he was dying at the end, which was a stupid way of how he died. No. Alright, I give up on that one. But, yeah, now let's get back to the interesting story about this thing. See, originally my son seen this at FYE, but FYE was charging like freaking $30 for it. And I was like, well, we can go to Toys R Us, get it cheaper for him. And we went over to Toys R Us and they didn't have this one. So he was upset. We went back over to FYE, someone had just bought it when we went over there. And then I had to go all the way to my friend at Comic the Games to get this thing for him, which was only $25, which was $5 cheaper than what it would have been at FYE. And something else I wanted to nab, but by the time I went to get this Terminator figure for my son, it was already gone. I wanted to nab that Predator 2 City Hunter, but by the time we went and got this for my son, that one was gone. But at least he got to get this because he wanted one because he seen that I had it. And like I said, I don't always collect, but I do make exceptions. If I got enough nostalgia for it, I will take it. But I mean, heck, I got an Andrew Luck and Peyton Manning figures as well, which I'll try to do a toy talk of McFarlane toys somewhere down the line. But yeah, man. The only problem I got with this, although I like the fact there's no Ken Barbie doll body underneath this one, is it's not as tall as this one. I mean, it's pretty close. But this is an Ultimate Edition, which is from Nightmare on Elm Street 3, which I don't know what my son did with the hat. And that's why I kept this in there, because I don't like the Ken doll body underneath. So, but like I said, I'm still waiting for when NECA. I'm going to be keeping an eye on Toy Fair, see if NECA unveils anything new that they might be doing. Like possibly doing some GTA figures or something. That'd be nice for them to do. I mean, they do video games, they do movies, they do all kinds of pop culture stuff. They even made Harry Potter figures. You know, so really looking forward. I'll be keeping a close eye, watching all of the people that cover, you know, Toy Fair, like, you know, JC and not JC, my co-host, JC from TWI, I think it is, or TNW or some toy news channel. Pixel Dan, I'll be keeping an eye on what he looks at. I don't know if Andre the Black Nerd will be there or not. I don't know. He might be. And some other, you know, toy, maybe Stradamus Prime I might check out too. But, yeah, so I guess that'll wrap it up. Sorry if it was a bit boring. Just, I had to hunt down for that Freddy and didn't get a chance to get myself completely prepared to articulate everything. But tomorrow night, Facebook Live, Judge Dredd game for SNES. Next week, I'm going to unveil my first ever comic book talk. It will be covering the Maximum Carnage, which is one of my favorite comic book arcs. Maximum Carnage arc, and I got every last one of them downstairs in my garage, which I'll get out next week for Toy Talk. If me or my son get any more NECA stuff, I'll do another NECA Toy Talk. You know, it won't be like too soon because I just did this one, so I'll have another one. Also some shout outs, and I want to start out with, since it's Black History Month, I want to give a big shout out, and I know I've done a video about this guy before, but I want to give a big shout out to Martin Luther King, because without his dream, we won't be living in peace with, you know, our African American brethren. So, I want to give a shout out to my daughter, Lizzie Sky, my son, Black Ops Killer, my nephew, Dylan Fowles. What charities did I shout out today? I guess the World Wilderness Fund. I'll give them a big shout out too, because they always do things to help animals and that. So, I think that's about it. So the Facebook Live and Comic Talk, I'm out. Now I may sometime over the weekend, I know I've done this before, sometime over the weekend I may do a review. The reason why I didn't do Ghost in the Shell, so much was going on last week and how my brother moved and all that, and just wore out and had some other things to catch up on. So, but that'll do it. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Follow me on Facebook, my Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornby83 Topics. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. Hornby83. Oh, one more shout out. Elite 3 Best. Check out his videos. I'll probably put a link in the description to their most recent videos of all the people I gave shout outs to tonight, except for the wilderness fund. But that'll do it. Peace out.